So our next agenda item is to recognize the Case Management Society of America Case Manager of the Year recipient. I was very fortunate in 2015 to be selected as the 2015 CMSA Case Manager of the Year. So people would ask, what does that mean? It's almost a validation of all the hard work that you've done in your career to help either vulnerable populations, case management populations, and the contributions that you've done to the case management industry. So at this time, let's meet this year's Case Management Society of America Case Manager of the Year.
The 2020 Case Manager of the Year has been described as a prolific author, speaker, and educator who generously shares knowledge and expertise with case management professionals and policymakers. Terry was born in Boston and has lived in the region for most of her life. The only exception came courtesy of her dad's assignment to the Naval Air Station Barbers Point on the island of Oahu. She's a proud Navy brat. Terry's family is large and extended, including a gracious and caring mother, one sister, 3 brothers, and many nieces and nephews. While they are merciless in skewing each other when the opportunities present, it is all done with love. Her father passed away in 1993, but Terry knows that he is enjoying this celebration with her. After graduating from Weymouth South High, Terry went on to LeBourne College, earning an associate's degree in 1980. Her desire to learn and advance her profession didn't stop there. While working full-time, she continued her studies in 1997, eventually graduating magna cum laude with a degree in health administration. Then, later completing a Master's of Arts in Organization Management in 2002. It is no surprise that she is currently pursuing a doctoral degree, specializing in adult education, a pursuit that she considers equally challenging and rewarding. Her academic pursuits align with her passion for lifelong learning and a never-quenched thirst for knowledge and truth. Professionally, Terry transitioned from bedside nursing and utilization review work to a medical group practice, serving as a physician liaison and manager. Terry's interest in case management came from a desire to make a difference at both a person-to-person and a system level. Terry's experience in different work settings exposed her to critical aspects of case management. This experience gave her the confidence to establish her own company, Ascent Care Management. Her mission is to focus on meaningful ways of providing private case management, professional education, and consulting services across the continuum. Joining CMSA in 2000, the Case Management Society of New England was instrumental in exposing her to this new career opportunity. She eventually became involved on the chapter board and committees from 2001 to 2009, including a term as chapter president in 2004. In 2005, Terry joined the National CMSA board as the chapter president's council rep and eventually took office as the national president from 2010 to 2011. She also served as president of the Case Management Foundation from 2010 to 2012. Terry has been an active volunteer with the Commission for Case Management Certification since 2015 and currently serves as commissioner. When asked what her most significant accomplishments are, Terry replies, "The moments when I feel like I make a difference." Whether she is collaborating on an article or book, supporting questions about health conditions, or guiding others on how to become a case manager, the work she does is about the moments of connection and collaboration. And Terry celebrates each and every one of these moments. For Terry, case management is more than a job. It's about making a difference, one person at a time. To acknowledge all of the forms of education that Terry has immersed herself in would be no easy feat. The list of courses, books, articles, publications, and presentations that she has authored or contributed to are endless. from the list of many, co-authoring Collaborate for Professional Case Management, a universal competency-based paradigm, and the third edition of the CMSA Core Curriculum for Case Management are at the top of her proudest moments list. Her colleagues and peers submitted many letters of reference supporting Terry's nomination for the Case Manager of the Year. In these letters, her colleagues accurately used words like mentor, knowledgeable, positive, humble, leader, passionate, generous, and role model. Terry has been married to her husband Dave for 17 years. She enjoys travel and photography, and they have traveled the world together. She enjoys cooking, listening to music, and spending time with friends and family. She feels blessed that life sometimes presents situations that allow you to recover and relearn the essentials, providing a chance to step back and realign one's priorities. As one of her colleagues said, Terry is a true model of humility. Her generosity of spirit and unselfish service to our industry is admirable and qualities we should all aspire to achieve. Please join us in congratulating the 2020 Case Manager of the Year, Teresa Treiger.
Hi everyone, Terry Treiger here. I wish to thank the CMSA Awards Committee and CMSA for this honor. I accept it with gratitude and humility. When I got the call from Angie Milan, this year's chair of the awards committee, I wasn't aware that I had been nominated, and my question to her was to ask if she was serious. Basically, she didn't realize that when my husband asked me to marry him, that was the first question I asked him. So it's kind of a habit of mine, but it really did come as a surprise. The support of my husband, Dave, and my family, Patty, Glenn, Tim, Mike, Alan, Matthew, most especially my mom, have meant the world to me and have gotten me through tough times and good times, and I appreciate and love all of them. I also have friends and colleagues that I want to recognize. They've worked with me, seen something in me to develop, and collaborated with me over the years. Ellen, Hussein, Suzanne, Lynn, Ann, and Sherry. I can't list everyone else, but know that you all mean so much to me, and I appreciate your time and sage advice. Each of the other people that I want to mention are no longer with us, but their impact on me continues. Patrice Menke, Ricardo Guggenheim, and my dad. They all invested in me, and they all gave me these tips, life tips, and I'd like to share some with you. I want to give a shout out first to my home chapter, Case Management Society of New England. Thank you so much for thinking enough about me. It's a joy to work with you. I enjoy seeing everyone at our events, and I just have made the best friends through our chapter. Most especially, I want to thank Maureen Ferguson. You want to talk about a heartbeat of case management. Maureen has been the executive director of our chapter for over 30 years, perhaps, maybe not, but for a very, very long time. And she was the first person that I spoke to at my very first Case Management Society of New England event. It was her smile and taking the time to talk to me that made a huge difference and an impact in me getting involved with the chapter. So here's tip number one. Do not underestimate the value of a smile and taking time to talk to newcomers at your chapter events. You just never know. You know, meaningfully connecting with people is something that has everything to do with case management. That's what we should be best at. But not everyone is going to be your bestie. Some may disagree with you for no good reason, and some may completely override you, but with good reason. Those are things that are going to happen and probably already have to many of you. Don't let that become your reality. That's where resilience lives. You gotta be able to bounce back from the bumps. I've walked away from toxic people and work environments, but you know what? I always found something better. And you've got to find those people and surround yourself with people that can help you develop. As much as we depend on each other, though, we all have to be self-starters where our professional development is concerned. So tip number 2, ultimately your professional growth and development as a case manager is on you. It's up to you to get certified. It's up to you to go back to school. It's up to you to read the journal that you get every month or every other month. If your employer doesn't support you, then you need to advocate for yourself and find that support. But that's on us individually. You know, after a few years in this field, I learned that there were many very knowledgeable people who, and organizations who were trying to build case management up. And I realized then that there was no single oracle of case management wisdom. There's a lot of information out there. And so when we engage our critical thinking, we'll find many reliable resources to draw upon, and quite possibly they'll help what we do with our clients, not only ourselves and our development as case managers. So tip number 3, pursue lifelong learning. Open your eyes and ears to the many sources of objective, evidence-based information to improve your professional practice. Case management is about collaboration. So tip number 4, celebrate your victories and learn from your disappointments together. Most memorable experiences in my career have been when teams of people have worked together to achieve something. Now, I'm not saying there weren't any failures, because believe me, I'm well aware and well acquainted with them. But the people that you work with on your team, you need to all help each other and support each other and do the best that you can, because when one of you fails, all of you fails. When one of you wins, all of you win. And so do your clients. So to coin a phrase, just do it. You know, we care about case management enough to be here at an event like this. So tip number 5, don't let your enthusiasm wane when this event is over. Events are wonderful because they help us recharge our batteries and come together to regenerate for the good of everyone that we work with. So hold that in vibrant light. And when things are not going according to your best laid case management plans, and that does happen, find that light and turn it back on, because it's going to get you through to the next day, and the next day, and the next day. It is with deep gratitude that I accept this honor on behalf of all the people who have collaborated with me over the years. So stay healthy and strong. Thank you all very much.
Congratulations, Terry. I know winning this award is a highlight of anyone's career. All the things that you've accomplished in your career have been outstanding, and you're more than deservingly of the award. Again, congratulations.